You wake up. Your phone alarm shows 6:30 a.m. Your body feels heavy, like someone replaced your muscles with wet concrete overnight. The thought of another workday makes your stomach twist. You've been here before, many times. The American Psychological Association reports 79% of employees experience work-related stress. Yet we keep pushing. We glorify the hustle. We worship at the altar of productivity. The irony? Our desperate chase for productivity often makes us less productive. This is the burnout paradox. Most of us were taught a simple equation: work harder equals achieve more. The math seems straightforward. Double your effort, double your output. Triple your hours, triple your success. Science tells a different story. When Microsoft Japan tested a 4-day workweek, productivity jumped by 40%. A Stanford study found productivity per hour drops sharply when a person works more than 50 hours a week. After 55 hours, productivity drops so much that working more hours is pointless. Think about the last time you felt truly burned out. Your brain moved like molasses. Simple tasks took forever. You stared at your computer screen, watching the cursor blink, unable to type a single word. This wasn't laziness. Your brain was protecting itself. Your mind isn't a machine. It's an organic system that needs recovery. Just as athletes build muscle during rest, not during exercise, your brain builds cognitive strength during downtime. The science backs this up. Sleep researcher Matthew Walker's bestseller, Why We Sleep, documents how rest enhances problem-solving abilities, creativity, and memory. During proper rest, your brain processes information, forms connections, and prepares for future challenges. I spent years ignoring these signals. My typical day started at 5 a.m. and ended near midnight. I measured my worth by my output. I wore my exhaustion like a badge of honor. "I'll sleep when I'm dead" became my unspoken mantra. My breaking point came during a presentation to key stakeholders. My mind went blank mid-sentence. I couldn't remember basic facts about my own project. The room grew silent. That day, my body sent a message my mind could no longer ignore. We often mistake motion for progress. The person who stays late at the office might look dedicated, but research shows they're likely producing lower quality work than their well-rested colleague. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, argues that intense focus for shorter periods produces far more value than distracted effort over long hours. 1 hour of deep, focused work can achieve more than an entire day of fragmented attention. The Greek philosopher Aristotle understood this over 2,000 years ago. He believed in eudaimonia, human flourishing that comes from balance, not extremes. The ancient wisdom still applies. A life without rest isn't a productive life. It's a path to burnout. Rest isn't just physical. Mental rest matters too. Constant digital connectivity keeps our brains in an always-on state. A University of California study found the average worker checks emails 74 times daily and switches tasks every 10 minutes. Each switch drains mental energy. Strategic rest looks different for everyone. For some, it's a walk in nature. For others, it's meditation, reading fiction, or quality time with loved ones. The common thread is mental disengagement from work demands. Meaningful rest requires overcoming guilt. Many of us feel ashamed when we're not being productive. We've internalized the message that our value comes from our output. This belief is both damaging and false. Psychologist Brené Brown calls this the hustle culture. She writes that exhaustion is not a status symbol. True success isn't measured by how busy you are, but by the impact of your work and the quality of your life. Companies are catching on. Google, Nike, and Ben & Jerry's have implemented nap rooms. Other organizations offer meditation spaces, fitness centers, and flexible work arrangements. These aren't luxuries, they're strategic investments in cognitive capital. The most effective rest isn't just about stopping work. It's about engaging different parts of your brain. Writer and programmer Paul Graham distinguishes between maker time and manager time. After intensive creative work, Switching to organizational tasks can provide mental relief while still being productive. Next time you feel guilty about taking a break, remember the paradox. Rest is not the opposite of productivity, it's the foundation of it. Your capacity for brilliant work depends on your commitment to genuine recovery. The most successful people aren't those who work the most hours. They're those who bring their full, rested, energized selves to the hours they do work. So close your laptop. Take a walk. Get 8 hours of sleep. Your future productivity depends on it.